All right, and we are back with some more Sunhaven. For those of you just joining us today, we are taking a look at Sunhaven. It's going to be a primarily blind playthrough. I played before, probably, I think I looked it up, it was about 2 years ago or so. And I have some achievements from at that time, but I don't really recall any of it since then. So we're gonna go ahead and dive right back in. Yesterday evening, we went ahead and made our character and got through the first day of the game. It's very much in the same kind of vein as Stardew Valley, Rune Factory. I think I've never played a Harvest Moon game, but I think it's very similar to that as well. Um, so I I'm just changing some settings around here real quick and seeing if I can get everything back the way it's supposed to be. There we go. I should have audio now. So, like I said, we're coming back to startup day two. I'd mentioned yesterday that I would be interested in maybe doing a multiplayer session with people if they were interested in that as well. I would probably keep it separate from this particular playthrough, just to keep things kind of balanced, I guess. That way, at least for the single player, I'm not rushing through story and that kind of thing. So, like I said, so here we are, spring day two, and I think it's like 6:20 during the day is what it's set at. So let's dive right back in. Okay, check the mail. To Farmer Wren, I'm Bernard, the administrator of Sunhaven's Town Hall. I wanted to reach out with this housewarming gift as a representative of Sunhaven. I hope it helps you get settled on your new land. Come visit me at Town Hall right in the middle of Sunhaven's Town Square. I can sell you a barn for livestock as well as a house upgrade permit to authorize an upgrade to your old farm cabin. If you ever wish to upgrade your building, simply obtain the necessary permits and then use an upgrade table to upgrade the buildings, as long as you have the necessary materials for the job, of course. Regards, Bernard. Okay, and so we get some wooden fences, 15 wooden fences, and 2 wooden torches. Okay. Oh, and another letter. Greetings, citizen. In the interest of ensuring the continued safety of Sunhaven, the Great Army Barracks is offering free combat training lessons to interested individuals. Come visit the barracks for a free training session with Rosa. Citizens can use their map to locate the barracks in the northeast of Sunhaven. Great Army of the 4 regions official correspondence. Okay, so if we go to the barracks, we can get some probably a mission to practice using our combat stuff. For those of us just joining, I did go with the orchardist profession. I figured that would be a good idea, get some passive income and not have to so much worry about watering every day, keeping track of when crops are due, that kind of stuff. Leave us more time to go and talk to people and explore, that kind of stuff. A little more hands off on the farming sim stuff, but it looks like you can do everything anyway. it just gave you some stuff to start out with. In our case, it was a couple of apple trees, some different kinds of fruit. But the race we went was the Amari, the animal people, and they have a passive where if they deal damage in combat, they have a small like life steal. They regenerate a small percentage of their health, I guess. So I figured that might be interesting to have as a solo character. And for our very first quest, we went ahead and opted for our additional reward to be a little bit of combat experience. Again, to help boost that, since I don't know how difficult combat is in this game yet. But we'll find out. And it looks like they're already giving us some quests to test out, which is interesting. And another letter. Greetings, Ren. The Great Society of Museums and Historical Recordings is eternally grateful for your contributions made through the Steam store. As a token of our thanks, the Society has enclosed this message, a number of exotic and incredible things to delight your curiosities. Do keep in mind that you should make proper inventory space to receive all your items. You can always visit the Great Vault to re-obtain any item you purchased from the DLC pack. Simply leap through the cell portal. We're not hard to find. Okay, so what this is, I guess this is a letter to let you know of any DLC you bought. I didn't buy any DLC. There just happens to be a single free DLC on Steam that I installed after the stream last night. It was like the seasonal season pack or something like that. And it looked like Christmassy stuff, like snowmen and stuff like that. So we'll see if that's anything interesting at all, too, maybe. The Society's vault runs deep. Perhaps we'll be able to count on another contribution from you in the future, with proper reward on our part, of course, the Great Curator. 'Tis the Season, that's the name of the DLC. It's a chest containing all the loot from the 'Tis the Season DLC pack. Contains 32 items. That's a lot of items. Make sure to have room in nearby chests to store it all. Okay. Except in clothes. Okay. How many item slots do I have? Okay, 4. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 times 4 is 32. That would fill my inventory minus 2 spots. I guess minus 3 spots. I'm going to go ahead and not open this yet, since I don't have any chests. Okay. Farming. Okay. Increase the sell price of each crop by 4, 7, or 10 gold. The next 4, 8, 12 of every cooked meal sells for an additional 20% gold. Why would you... maybe this is wrong. Maybe I'm reading this incorrectly. It looks like if you take the first rank, does that mean that the first, like, if I take it now and I have not sold any cooked meals, that the next 4 of all of them will now earn 20% more? Or is it that every 4th meal will sell for an additional 20%? Because if it's the second one, then why would you ever go above rank 1, where it's every 1 out of every 12 meals? Surely it has to be the first one. So I guess that would be better to take early on. Well, maybe it wouldn't be better to take early on. It just doesn't matter when you take it, just that however, you will always get 12 4, 8, or 12, 20% boosts. Okay. Flower Farm received 10, 15, or 20 blue rose seeds in the mail from the farming store every Tuesday. Free seeds. Blue roses, I don't imagine you can eat those, but that's free, again, free money. That might be smart to take. Top Shelf increases the sell price of barn animal products by 5, 10, or 15%. Okay, so that one sounds pretty good if you when you get animals. Oh boy. Flower Farm maybe, but I don't guess. I will take this because I don't know. Maybe the farming stuff could be a lot of fun. So making a little extra money while we're doing something like that would be a good idea. I've already got 10 weeks set up, and I already have another quest to do, another 40. So, or to harvest 40. So that'll boost the money we make already. So that's a good idea. Okay, so we need to go to the smithy to deliver this note. Combat training. Okay, so we speak to Rosa to do some combat training. Okay. Well, let's look to see where is... Stolen Smithery, so I need to go there. And then there's also Sunhaven Barracks. I need to go there. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and knock out those real quick and say that, and then I start harvesting stuff. Yeah, let's go ahead and head out over there. Okay. Who is this? Tonya? You're the new neighbor Luca told me about. I'm Tanya. Yeah, Tanya. Glad to meet you. Good to meet you. I'm Ren. You're living on the farm, right? I'm the town's courier, so I'll be delivering your mail. Okay. Free apple. Free orange. Quarry Sunhaven combat area. Ex-apprentice. So on. Well, bet you're that flutatious new farmer Lynn was going on about. Okay. Lynn was a young country girl who we ran into on the train, and she sat down on the train with us and started talking to us. I guess worried about romance or something like that. She's this guy's apprentice. This is the town blacksmith. And I guess she's taken a liking to us, apparently. I'm not wasting my time with any apprentice who isn't serious, and this one is already better than the last. You better not be a distraction. You hear what I'm saying, farmer? God, that pesky little dragon again. Blimey, look out. Darn little lizard caused a right side. You all right over there? I think my toes is smushed. Oh wait, it's fine, or I'm all right. All right, then let's get these rocks cleared out. Help me, will you? Okay. Let us switch to pickaxe. One thing that I actually really enjoy about this compared to Stardew Valley is that all of this stuff here does not take any energy to do. There's no like stamina. There's health and there's mana. And I guess mana is for very specific abilities like spells, or there's like a jump dash that uses mana. But you apparently regenerate it fairly quickly, it seems like, too. But generic stuff like watering plants, cutting down trees, mining, and then like cutting grass, that stuff doesn't take any energy, which is nice. Yeah, you know, I didn't even read that before. He said, thanks for the help. What were you up to, farmer? I asked, what was that little dragon there? It says, it's been roosting up in the warm quarry rocks. I figure it must like the heat. I'd let him stay, but the little bugger doesn't seem to know its own strength. A single flap of his wing can send rubble flying. What should we do? For my part, these 2 copper helmets from the barracks order won't hammer themselves. For you, I'd reckon that talking to Archmage Lucia, is your work order. We all got our part to play here, and mine ain't lugging these old bones back to town while the forge is hot. Town hall, got it. Okay, so this is what I was talking about before, how we got a bonus reward. Our regular reward is 50 coin and 50 mining experience. And so I can get another 20 mining experience, farming experience, or exploration. We are already level 2 in exploration and 2 in farming, so I think I'm going to take the mining just to see how, maybe if that's any fun, if there's anything that could be really good in that tree as well. I'll go ahead and take that. Else is there here? Okay. Okay, so scythe breaks those barrels. Locked, that's a silver. Okay, so here looks like we can do some mining here. Okay. Boulders of heavy stone are hard to break. They regenerate health, so you have to upgrade your tools or team up with friends to break them. Oh, that's kind of cool. So if you are in multiplayer, you don't have to upgrade your tools. Just get enough of your friends to keep whacking them and you'll overcome the regeneration. That's pretty cool. All right, there. So level 2 mining. Mining. Okay. Stones have a 30% chance to drop 1, 2, or 3 extra stones. Okay, so maybe stones harder to get. Blastsmithing increases the crafting speed of anvils and furnaces by 10, 20, or 30%. Savings gain a bonus of 40, 80, or 100 gold each day. Free money, guys. Free money. Hidden gems, stone nodes have a 25% chance to drop a sapphire, max of 2, 3, or 4 sapphires per day. I'm going to take savings. Taking savings right now. Max that out. That way we don't have to worry about actually selling anything to potentially make purchases. And I think the faster we get this set up, the quicker it's going to pay off for us. You know, basic investment strategy. Oh, and just being level 2 mining, I've already doubled the amount of damage I do to these rocks. Well, I said that, and then that one there did not take that. Maybe I can crit rocks? Okay, so that did 4 and 3. This one 3, 2, 6, 5, 6. Those must be critical hits. They have to be critical hits. That's the only thing that makes sense. Unless it's actually not critical hits and it's just generic dice roll, like a damage range. Okay, that's all the rocks here for now. Let's keep going. That respawned. Interesting. So it looks like I could probably go back into that mine and get more stone already. Salon's ex-apprentice. I used to be Salon's apprentice, but he said my copper helmets always come out dented. If I ain't good enough, then no one is. All right. Oh. What is this guy? Harris. Howdy Dewey. See anything that excites your interest? Hi, who are you? See, what are you selling? Okay, so this guy sells raw materials, it looks like. Each one's 25? Oof. Okay, for stone, logs, hardwood plank are 50 and 125, and heavy stone is 100. Okay, talk to him. Sorry, my face is a little dirty. I just got back from work in the field. I work all day gathering material, and then I sell the fruits of my labor in towns like these. Got it. Okay. There's no special brawl today. Come back again to test your might against a new special brawl. Remember, special brawls are available Tuesday and Saturday. Okay. So... Okay, so it's like a little, like, practice arena, maybe? Interesting. I'll have to keep that in mind. Today's Monday, so there's one tomorrow. Okay. You're a guard, peaceful society, starts with citizens, okay. Catherine? Catherine, isn't your name Ren? So good to meet you. I'm Catherine. I own the farming store. That's right. Wait, how did you know my name? We have not met this lady yet, but apparently we can already give her a gift. Let's say this. Oh, don't you know? I'm surprised you can't tell. I'm a witch. It wasn't hard to divine the name of the new farmer. A witch. Got it. Okay. Here's Lucia. This is the Archmage and, like, governor, or mayor. Hello, Ren. Despite the looming darkness, I had a good feeling ever since you moved in. It's as though Sunhaven Sunhaven is embers, but a sudden wind is rekindling flame. Okay. I thought I was supposed to talk to her for this quest we got, to complete the quest, but maybe we just have to go to the town hall. Maybe it's a location-based, not talk to the person-based thing. I seem to remember some of that kind of stuff in Stardew Valley as well. So what's it like being in charge of Sunhaven? It certainly comes with its challenges. At first, very few people accepted me as leader because I'm so young. I had to earn everyone's support gradually. Now everyone in town looks to me when there's a decision to make. To be fair, you're quite young, or I can't believe anyone doubted you. I think... I'm not gonna do the same thing as everybody else. She'd already mentioned that it was hard enough because she's young. I'm not gonna sit here and just point out, I guess, the obvious, or what would be the obvious. Well, you didn't see my first year as leader. I made my share of mistakes then. That makes sense if you were a young person in charge, yeah. Suffice it to say, I was incredibly lucky to have Elios guiding me along the path to become Archmage. Okay. Don't know who this Elios is. What are your plans for Sunhaven? We're in an uphill battle to revive Sunhaven's economy. It's crucial that we bring more travelers and new shops to town, now more than ever especially. Still, I'm not worried. Sunhaven has a bright future, and I will be there fanning the flames. Will you help me? Okay, I will do whatever I can to help our town, or I'm here for myself. I can't make any promises about the town. I'm going to say that, you know, we'll try and help out the town. They didn't give us a reason why we were coming here, other than, I guess, to be the farmer, but it makes sense that if we decided to move here, we'd want to help the town. I'm thankful, Ren. There's something about you. I can't help but think Sunhaven is better for having you in it. Okay. Me there. What is... Okay, so that's Lynn's house. Oh, this is the blacksmith, Lynn. This is her house. Giuseppe? Heard we're getting a new neighbor. Welcome to Sunhaven. My name is Giuseppe. What an interesting name. My name is Ren. Think so? I come from a town on the border of the northern and eastern regions. It's a pretty standard name there. Okay. So not a whole lot to talk to him about. I think that was his kid who just ran away without him. Some potato seeds under here as well. I think I'll take a few. Okay, so there were potato seeds underneath this cart here. I will not search the trash. Farming store. General store. Okay. Salmon here. Okay. Let's hop into the general store. Let's see what they've got. Corn seeds, tomato seeds, crate of fetch balls, can of beans, cozy fire logs, different kinds of wallpaper and carpets, rug, kitchen sink counter. Okay. You are Kara. Hello there, you the new neighbor. I'm happy to make your acquaintance. I'm Pod's mother, Kara. Ren, what a nice name. Glad the old farm has someone to take care of it now. It used to be so beautiful. Okay. Talk to Nathaniel here. This is the captain of the guard. Hey there, Ren. Sorry again about the rough landing you had here in Sunhaven. Got any crops going yet? So you're in charge of all the soldiers in Sunhaven with everything that's happened. Is Sunhaven in any danger? Let's say this. Yes, indeed, I'm the captain of the guard. Sunhaven Corps includes some of the finest soldiers I've seen. In truth, I'm honored to lead them. What makes them stand out from other soldiers? You won't find soldiers with more spirit than those under my command, even if there isn't usually a lot of fighting to do here. They manage to keep their chins up. Okay. Is there any danger? Not at the moment. Or at the moment? No, not at all. The Great Army has established a military outpost in Sunhaven for a time like this. We're here to keep an eye on things and ensure the town's borders remain security. It's comforting to have you here, or somehow that makes me feel less safe. So, do I be a jerk, or do I be nice, semi-flirtatious with them? I I think making friends is always best, and there was kind of no middle ground, so I just be nice. Okay. This is somebody's house. This is library. Some kind of teacher. Town hall. Okay, so where is the town hall? Here we go. Market Mines, Tavern, Farm, Toby's Home, Town Hall. Okay. So, I think this is the library. I think this is where I am right now. Well, actually, let me go here. Yes, that's the library, and then this is the town hall. So, go over past this little garden, probably a statue there, to the town hall. Okay. Go up. Okay, yeah, statue. Touch the water. The cool water is refreshing the Pacific fountain. Let's see what it says. May the blessing of Elios shine down upon you. Okay, Elios, I guess, is the guardian dragon. And what you guys couldn't see behind me, my body here, in this bottom corner, is that it gave me +4 mana. So right there, yeah, my mana is now 24. So that was a permanent boost, it looks like. I'm gonna try and do it again. It appears the plaque has been enchanted with some sort of magical script causing the words to change. Okay. So I guess that tells me that I can't do it a second time. Okay. Lucia, yes, so long as the borders of Sunhaven are secure, we can continue to keep watch over the train station. The paths to the northern forest should remain closed to citizens for their own safety. Bernard, who I'm guessing is that gray-haired guy. Gray-purple-haired? The northern forest must be quite dangerous right now. Captain, are you sure your soldiers are safe? Of course, we've got it all under control. Sunhaven has all the time in it. All the time it needs to figure out the next step. Oh, it's Ren. What's brought you to Town Hall? I was looking for you, Lucia. Is that so? I was just wrapping up a little meeting with Bernard and Nathaniel, so I believe I am free to help just a moment. Let's meet again on this issue later, shall we? What is it you needed, Ren? A baby dragon is causing trouble in the quarry. Oh dear, is that little dragon still causing rock slides? We were hoping Solon, gruff as he is, would be able to frighten it away, although for some reason it keeps coming back. I think we could try luring the dragon to the ground where it can be captured and relocated, but we'll need to use some kind of bait. Kitty. Kitty appears to be a cat girl. So I guess she's a cat Amari. And she looks like she has some pretty wicked claws there. Yeah, she might be, I could see her being potentially very mean, if you got on her bad side. I couldn't help it over here. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna say yeah again. Did you say you were having trouble with a little baby dragon? That's right, sorry if our conversation interrupted you. Not at all. I came here to renew my business license for the pet shop, but I don't need to renew my license till next month. Okay, so she has a pet, she's a pet store owner. So she probably has bait. But that's okay, because now I think I can help you with your problem. Oh, puns. Oh, really, Kitty? That's wonderful to hear. Ren, meet Kitty. She sells barn animals here in Sunhaven. Town Hall sells permits for barns, but you'll have to stop at Kitty's shop for animals. Nice to meet you. Anyways, on the subject of your baby dragon, I don't know much about baby dragons, but I do know that they love to eat fish, just like Kitty. If Kitty was a baby dragon, Kitty would nest at the quarry because it's so close to the ocean. So many yummy fishies in the ocean. I bet if you had a good juicy fish, you could get it to land right on the ground. Okay, so I just need a fish. I would say that you need an extra juicy fish to attract the baby's dragon, just to be safe. This plan is a bit spur of the moment, but it just might work. I believe Peter, our local fisherman, could probably help you out with catching an appropriate fish. You can probably find him at the southern docks right now. He get me a proper fish and I'll take care of the rest. I will check my map. I'm so sorry, I meant to mute there. I hit the wrong button. Okay, so stopping by and having that conversation gave us 30 exploration experience, and then we can choose an additional 20 of the others. Again, I think combat's probably the smart choice, although I do want the mining experience to increase the mining gold per day skill thing. And maybe fishing could also be really good. I think I'm still going to go with the combat, because I think if I go back to the quarry, those rocks should probably reappear, and so I could probably just break them again for experience. So it shouldn't be too hard to increase mining really quickly. So I think I'm going to go combat again. What is this? Oh, okay, here's Emmett. Emmett works like everywhere, apparently. He runs, I guess, this section of the town hall. He works in the general store. He said he worked in, I think, the fishing store and somewhere else. I don't remember where. I speculated that maybe if you walked in and started shopping, he would just walk in the door behind you, but apparently that does not appear to be the case. I think that might be a little bit of a missed kind of joke there. I think that would have been really funny. Let's see what he sells. Okay, so if I wanted to get a barn permit to build a barn on the farm, it is 2,000 gold. And then a tier 2 is 5,000. Feeding stations. So I need permits for all this stuff. So this isn't well, I guess these are the actual things to place. These are not. It's only 25,000 gold for a house, and 100 to blow something up. Interesting. Okay. Okay. There we go. What is Bernard? What services do you provide? What are you selling? Okay. Interesting. Okay. Well, I wish I could highlight that. I can't. Whatever this is, I guess this is a currency. Community tokens. Okay. Token for proving your contribution to Sun Haven's community. Bernard will trade these for all sorts of amazing things in Town Hall. Okay, so you get those by doing the community board quests. So diamond, a person's best friend. Okay, so that's probably a gift. Bone gift. Okay, so that's for animals. Memory loss potion. It looks less like a liquid and more like an eerie sort of fog, like a mental haze, obscuring memory and committing it to oblivion. Gifting this to a romantic partner will cause the world to forget your relationship, resetting their dialogue and relationship status with you back to 0. It's just a game, but that seems very problematic. Love letter, gift this to an NPC to start dating them. Okay. So maybe that's what, in the relationship menu there, I'll have to show you here in a minute, but I think I know what that is for. Engagement ring, propose, okay, so to cause people to marry. Elixir of Fortitude, an elixir brewed from the shed scale of a mighty fire dragon. It will increase longevity when consumed. Provides 3 health permanently. Okay. So for 25 community tokens, just increase your health. Okay, and then speed, mind, spell damage, attack damage, elixir of farming, an elixir brewed with the essence of cultivation growth expands 1 understanding of farming when consumed. Gain a farming skill point, increase defense permanently, exploration skill point, mining skill point, fishing, and combat skill points. Moo potion, a white potion. Oh wait, no, it's just milk. Magic potioning milk. X to transform. This potion might turn you into a cow. Cluck potion. This potion is a creamy color, fresh eggshells. Will it make you lay an egg? Sanity potion. Okay, so transformation potions. Sanity potion. Is there anything they won't make a potion out of these days? Leafy potion. Deep green potion. Same color as leaves. Probably tastes like leaves too. Scorch potion. Hottest of sauces. Okay. Mild pinchy. Mild makes sense, but how can a potion be described as pinchy? Drink it and find out. Banana, spicy pinchy. Torto. Cactus potion. Ice cube. Magma. Wow. This is, rock. It turns you into a rock. Potion rocks, literally. That's why it's called rock potion. I don't have the words. You just turn into everything. Why? Why do these things exist? I mean, it's interesting, I guess, and it kind of fills out in like fills out the setting, I guess, and gives you something else to do with your community tokens, I guess, later on, and maybe it could be kind of funny, but I just don't see a gameplay purpose for these things. Perhaps I'm wrong. Maybe it's just, kind of joking, like playing hide and seek with their, you know what, that's probably what it is, since you can play with up to 8 people in this game. This is almost certainly so you can do like prop hunt. Almost certainly. That makes way more sense if I think about it like that. That would be why there's all sorts of actual items that... Okay. That's not the button I wanted to... Nope, didn't want to hit any of that stuff. Okay. I'm Ren, the new farmer. Okay, so this is Bernard. This is the guy that was speaking to um, Nathaniel and Lucia. Okay. What service do you provide? Okay, so you can change your birthday and divorce a spouse. Change my birthday. Okay. Um, that's interesting. Okay. So then you can also divorce. So you can only change your birthday once. It doesn't look like there's any limit on how many times you can get divorced. What is all of this? Oh, are these people that have tested the game? That's probably what this is. This is either probably like developers or like backers. Holy Jeebus. Yeah, that's probably what this is. Okay, so there's all sorts of people in here. Okay. Renee, are you new around here? I hope you find Sunhaven to be a great home. Wow, the great city. It's amazing. People from all over the 4 regions live here. Okay. Okay, so this is Lucia's room. Okay. Okay. Okay, so this is the town hall is full of like backers and stuff like that. That's pretty cool. That's a really cool way of putting people's your supporters back on there. And you know, kind of memorializing them. Gifting, give NPCs gifts by selecting gift in the dialogue box. Drag an item into the gift box beside the inventory screen and select gift to seal the deal. Okay. Who is this Cynthia? Well, hello there. Haven't seen you around. I'm Cynthia. It's a pleasure. Hi, Cynthia. I'm Ren. Ren, why does that name sound familiar? Oh, well, who knows? Come to me if you need a little help in the romance department. I'm sure I can lend a hand. Bonding ring, ruby amulet, plus health per second, plus bonus health. Requires combat level 10. Bonding ring gives you a one heart romance bonus, or heart 1 romance bonus. So when you start the game, you also pick a charm, and romance was one of the options. Romance, I think adventure, peace, and I don't remember what the third one was. Riches, I think. And I guess you got a different charm based on which one you chose. I figured that the romance option probably would help you with like earning friendship with people. So that's one I picked, and so it gives me the same benefit as this bonding ring. So I don't know if the two of them combined. Yeah, see, romance keepsake. That's basically the one I have. So if they sell 2 of them, and they cost different amounts, I'm guessing yes, they do stack. You can buy fabric and you can buy honey. Honey, it looks like it restores 30 health and 20 mana, and provides you a moderate amount of mana permanently. That's cool. That's one thing that's really cool about this when you compare it to like Stardew Valley and Rune Factory, is that it looks like some of the food items will actually give you permanent stat increases, and not just temporary ones. I don't know if it's just a one-time benefit or if they stack. Like, if you had 1,200 gold, could you get the moderate mana boost twice from eating 2 honey? I don't know yet. I don't think so, because here somewhere. Stats. There's a food tracker here, and so I don't think that that is the case. I think that's I think it's probably a one and done kind of thing. Okay, so I think that this right here is probably to track whether or not you have given what is it, that love letter what lets you start dating the person. If you give them that, then you are dating, and it probably would show up here, I would think. I don't know what this thing is, because it looks like everybody has one. I wonder if it's an item that if you find it, it unlocks more stuff. And then I don't know what this book next to everybody has a book next to their name too, so I don't know what that is. But I'm guessing that because they have relationships, and these people have relationships and others don't, these are the romanceable people. These are the bachelors and bachelorettes. Unrefined glass and coins, and then shady people. Whisper, whisper, whisper. And my mind buzzing off, kid. Nothing to see over here. Interesting. Okay. Okay, let's try and go north. The barracks was up. The barracks up here? Map. Oh, no, I think I need to go to the other side. I think I need to go here. And here, this is the courier lady. Okay. Man, I might have to increase the time length, the day length, just to be able to talk to all these people. Farmer, do you have a minute? I'm Rosa, secondary command of the Sunhaven Corps. Sunhaven is safe, but monsters live just outside town. It is my job to make sure you are prepared. You're prepared for that. Here, take this sword and step up to the dummy. Give it 5 good whacks so I can see your technique. Copper sword. Okay. Let me move. I should probably eat some of that stuff, I think. Probably. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hey, not bad. It's not all about strength, though. Speed and agility can be just as important. Try landing 3 jump attacks for me. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Those look like they did more damage. You're natural with that thing, but I wonder how good are you at a distance? Try shooting the dummy 5 times with this crossbow. Okay. Okay, it looks like I don't need arrows. Oh, bejeebus. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Beautiful work, Farmer. It's good to know that some of our citizens can handle themselves in a scrap. Go ahead and keep one of those weapons, but only one. Ooh. Crossbow or sword? Okay, so the crossbow is 1 damage weaker. They are the same speed. But you can do that from a distance. I think it's probably slower too. I think I'm gonna get the sword. Yeah, I'm gonna choose the sword. Yeah, like I said, I'm gonna take the sword. I think that's probably the better idea. Let me put the stuff in here. Let me do that. No, let me do that. Actually, let me put sword there. That way it's close to this stuff here too. Real quick, I'm gonna go ahead and run to the restroom. I will be right back. I'm gonna go ahead and pause it, that way I don't run out of time during the day. But yeah, I will be right back. We'll see. So far, so good. I'm really enjoying it so far. All right, and we are back. Okay. Let's go ahead and talk to these other people real quick. Pinto. Hello, who are you? I'm Ren, the new farmer. Well, that's right, Nathaniel briefed us on your arrival, on the new arrival. My name's Pinto. Okay. Who is this guy who's running away? Who are you? Clerk. You're just a clerk. Okay, it's Mountain of the Archmage decrees that need to be delivered. They're not going to haul themselves around town. Okay. Sophie. Hello there. I'm Sophie. Glad to make your acquaintance. Hi, Sophie. I'm Ren. Oh, you're the new You're the farmer. That must be nice, growing crops for a living. Okay. You have an exclamation point above your head. Hello, citizen. Come to learn about combat. Good to know. Good. Knowing how to defend yourself is always helpful. First, we will cover the basics. There are 3 types of combat: melee, ranged, and magic. These combat types can be augmented by gaining combat experience, leveling up, and empowering your skills. Ranged and magic have their uses, of course, but swords are truly the greatest weapon. Rosa launches into a long speech about the supposed superiority of swords, going into intense detail about the history of swords and their modern day uses. You feel yourself nodding off a bit, and then Rosa stops and scolds you. All right, citizen, snap out of it. If you don't want to learn everything there is to know about swords, then suit yourself. This combat skill tome can fill you in on the rest. Thank you, Rosa, or now I have to read a book. Lame. I will say thank you. Okay, that's interesting. She didn't have a character sprite, but I got relationship with her. Interesting. Okay, there was a book. Oh, it's in my inventory. Okay, combat skill tome, a mystical tome imbued with the very essence of combat. Reading its pages will increase combat prowess and experience. Press X to gain a skill point. Okay, I gained a combat skill point. Okay, magic, swords, crossbows, or pacifism. Okay, so armor, damage of all attacks, increases its speed of swords and tools, or unlocks the fireball spell. Fires a blast of flames, dealing 20, 22, 24 damage, and burning enemies for an additional 2, 3, or 4 seconds. Costs 3 mana, no cooldown. Swinging your weapon and your tools by an additional percentage seems good. A little bit extra damage. Armor, don't know how good armor is, don't know how hard monsters hit. Damage of all attacks. I wonder if that also includes because when you use like your pickaxe or your axe to harvest stones and trees, you do damage to those things too. So I wonder if this increases the damage you do to trees and rocks, respectively, too. I think I'm gonna increase swords. Increase attack speed of swords and tools. That seems like that would be useful to do. Okay, so I'm almost level 3 in exploration. Interesting. Now, okay, so that did not appear in the food, so it looks like maybe I can get more tomes. I can get those over and over, potentially, if I can find them somehow, or if I get them as rewards. This is a giant bird. I don't know. Wow, Phoenix. Oh, it's a Phoenix. Armored in the colors of the Great Army. It must be a courier from the Great Army's headquarters in the Great City. Okay. Lester. A new face. I'm Lester. Great to meet you. I'm Ren. Nice to meet you. You said Ren. Unique name. Okay, see ya. There's that dark fog I was talking about before. Oh, I didn't see this guy yesterday when we came off this train in a cinematic. I didn't think this was a conductor. I thought that the dragon on top of the train was a conductor, but since there's no engine on this, I speculated that because this dragon had a hat, that it was actually the conductor talking to us earlier. And you can see that he is grabbing onto rails on the top of the train, and he must have been flapping his wings to pull the train. And that's why he looks like he's kind of out of breath and is snorting hard. So instead, this other guy's the conductor. Well, this is a pickle and a half. What's wrong? What's wrong? Huge clouds of darkness, low visibility, and the trains can't run if magic is running amok like that. So the trains aren't running right now. Not to or from Sunhaven. Not until someone can be done about the darkness. Sunhaven is a good distance from any other town or city. It relies on the trains to keep supplies moving in and out. This is nothing short of terrible. If the trains were operating, it would be able to go between here and the great city. Okay. Oh well, that stinks. Or perhaps someday I'll be able to help you. Whatever you say, kid, but I think the cloud of magic darkness is a bit much for you to handle. Okay. And then there's a guard up there, so I can't go that way. There is a door up here. Is there? I can't get in there. Okay. Oh, then there's bushes right here that have food or fruit. Wow. Okay, I didn't expect it to be right then like that. Okay, that's exploration experience. Exploration. I don't know how hard these tokens are going to be. But let me pick up air skip. Okay. Like every 5 seconds you regain 1 mana right now. So it's not the best, but it looks like it could be useful as you decrease its cost and you increase how much mana you have, how much mana you regenerate every second. It could be useful in a pinch, I think. Competing merchant. So this is where Anne the Tycoon is making her fortune. Give me 2 weeks and I'll run her right out of town. I just have to start turning a profit first. Okay. Scott. Welcome, friend. Call me Scott. I'll supply whatever weaponry you need or want. Ren, good to meet you. Like I said, Ren, if you find yourself outmatched on the battlefield, come find me. What are you selling? Oh, I should have picked the crossbow. Oh well, good to know for a potentially multiplayer stream, or if any of you decide that you're going to play this as well, pick the crossbow. It will save you 200 gold pieces. Okay. Copper ring. It's attack and spell damage. Adventurer's keepsake. Okay, so this is one of the other keepsakes, the other charms you could have got. It was damage and health per second. Okay. The riches, 80 gold per day. Okay. That would have been a good one to pick up too. Just free money every day. Training dummy, iron ring, low ring, sunite ring. Okay, and it was what gold? Yeah, it was gold pieces for him. Ooh, Rex. Hello there, I'm Rex. I know all there is about digging underground. Did you say underground? That's right, I'm a traveling merchant that sells all the mining gear you need. What are you selling? Okay, ores, and pickaxes, sapphires and rubies, copper keys. Okay. Oh, you can repair stuff? This building is in bad shape. It looks like it was a clothing store. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. So you can repair shops and maybe bring new business in. That's pretty cool. So that's some interesting kind of progression here. What are you? Who are you? I didn't actually speak to her. It just sucked me into this conversation. Blossom, hello. Are you in touch with the energies of Sunhaven? Sorry, who are you? My name's Blossom. I deal in a very, very special sort of currency that only the most talented and blessed people can hope to come across. Okay, this is probably those spring tokens or something like that. Yep. When you're out and about, you might sometimes find special season tokens. These tokens will correspond to the season they're found in, and so will my booth. I'll trade the tokens for special things, so if you find any seasonal tokens, remember to bring them to my lovely seasonal booth. So you're a merchant. That's right, I set up my special booth in Sunhaven because of the abundance of magical energy and people you find here. I figured if there was anywhere I could find what I was looking for, it was here. What are seasonal tokens? Oh, good question. The simple answer is they are manifestations of the seasons. When the energy of the planet seeps out into the world, it forms into a very special type of ore. Sometimes the ore take on the attributes. Sometimes the ores take on the attribute of the seasons it was formed in, creating a seasonal token. Simple, right? Yeah, really simple. So what are you selling? Okay, so what she's talking about are these green leaves right here, spring tokens. I think I got them from cutting down a tree, at least these ones, because they were between here and I had some oak sap, an oak sapling right here where this wooden fence was. So I think I got them at the same time as some logs and sapling. Let me see what she is buying or selling. He's selling. Bloom, a budding spring fairy ready to tag along on your adventures. Grab a leash to have them follow you. Exit place at house or farm. So, pet. Bumblebee whistle. This whistle will call your buzzy bumblebee companion to your side. Increases your movement speed by 30%. It's a mount, and that costs 800. Holy crap! Spring totem, seasonal totem that provides some benefit to your farm. Crops harvested within 5 tiles of this totem have a 4% chance to drop an additional crop. Okay. Spring selling portal. Keep the spirit of spring on your farm all year long with this seasonally themed selling portal. You can buy spring tokens by spending gold. A special flower helmet. So armor. Requires combat level 3, but it gives you 2 defense, 8 health, and another 0.01 mana a second. That's not a whole lot. And 2 spell damage. And it looks like the helmet and the gloves have the same, almost the same stats. Gloves have 4 health instead of 8. But the gloves cost more? Oh, but they also have attack damage on them. Okay, so different pieces of armor depending on what you want more of, it looks like. Spring legs, 3 defense, 5 health. Spring chest is 4 defense, 8 health. There's a cape. Woven of spring lily flowers yet warm, durable as any cloth, 5 health. 0.01 mana per second and spell damage. Okay. That's interesting. Okay. Flyer boy. Hey, you want to make your want to win your true love's heart? Come see what's new at Cynthia's Shop of Romance and I forget what else she's told me to say. Okay. This is the museum. Museum doors are open to all knowledge seekers from 8 p.m. to 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Okay. There's an iron key. Okay, so I need to get keys in order to gain access to some of this stuff. Listen in. To most efficiently manipulate your magic energy or mana, you must first... Hey, are any of you even listening to me? Got it, okay. You know, Stardew taught me that it's probably a good idea to take a look in trash cans. Apple core. What is this even good for? This is trash. Okay. I got some worms. Honey. Okay, so there's no stone here. That's unfortunate. I was thinking that it may regenerate like these barrels right here did. Uh-oh, looks like you ran out of mana. Eat certain foods to recover mana quickly or wait patiently for it to recover itself. Okay. So you just can't use it. In the meantime, who are you? Wise old man. You know what I've learned, kid? The early bird catches the lemon and makes it into lemonade or something like that. Okay. Who is this? Warnhard? Warnhard. Hey neighbor, I'm Dr. Warnhard. You look plenty healthy to me, but come see me if you're feeling under the weather. Wow, thanks. I'm Ren. Glad to meet you, doctor. You can call me Warnhard if you don't want to call me doctor, but really, I don't mind either way. Okay, see ya. Okay, so yeah, going to bed at want to be in bed before what do they say? Before midnight. I assume that otherwise you fall unconscious and it costs you money or something. Boy, yeah, that is quick. Okay, I want to sell that, I think. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go into home. I'm gonna go to bed. Yes, I would like to sleep. You sleep straight through the night. Okay, so I earned a bunch of experience. I made 290 gold from quests, I guess is what this means. This is conversations quests. And then I sold this apple. Okay. Exploration. So I could do the jump or get an extra item when foraging. Reducing the mana cost might be smart because that would make it to where instead of being able to do the air skip 6 times, I could do it 8 times before we're completely running out of mana. And that's just for right now, even. So that seems like a really good idea. I think I'll do that. Okay, so Warnhard, that's what it, okay, so he shows up here. The people that have show up here are the same people that have the character art whenever they talk to you. Okay. So special fish and then harvest wheat. Okay. I think I should probably eat this food here. So this provides a small amount of health permanently and restores 12 health. I'm gonna go ahead and eat this now. Oh, here. I'll put that in here. I'll put this in here. Can we turn it to fishing bait as a composter? Okay. There. And I'll put that there and that there and this here. I'll take an orange and put an orange here. Okay. So I'm going to eat. Okay. Eating food also increases your stats permanently. This bonus decreases each time you eat the food. So eat lots of different foods. Okay, so hang on. Strawberry gave me a small amount of health permanently. It gave me 1 health. This stats food. You've eaten 1 strawberry and have added 1.25 to your maximum health. Okay, so if I manage to get another, I could do this with apples. I could test this with the apples. Strawberry is 1.25. So if I eat a second one, will it say 2.5? Let's find out. Okay. Oh, it says plus 0.63 for 2 eaten. Okay. So, no, it does, they do stack, but it is diminishing returns. I don't know how high it stacks. But it seems to me like it would be a good idea to, if you have any sort of item that gives you a permanent boost, just go ahead and consume it. Don't bother saving it. Yep, I'm going to go ahead and consume all of these right now. Okay, that was 1 mana, and then that was another half mana. This blue fruit here was 2.5 mana. The orange was 1 mana, and then the second one was another 0.5. Okay. And then I have 10 of these berries, blueberries. That was 1. It was half. It's 1.8, 2.1, 2. Okay. Okay, so I only had 10 of those, but it gave me a total of 2.9. But I have 18 apples. Let's see how much health I can gain from apples. Okay, so I got a total of 3.3 health from that. So I'm sitting at 36 health and 29 mana now. Yeah, that does not seem very efficient at all. Definitely a good idea to definitely a good idea to eat lots of different things. Okay, press X on any water source to refill. Okay, so I gotta go to the side. This here does not work. Okay. 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 I need to go meet Peter at the dock. Okay. Merchant lady, Annie? Here we go again. Oh, hey there, Annie. Hey there, Red. Don't get so flustered. I actually dropped by to give you a little something. Really? What are you giving me? Maybe you and I got off on the wrong foot the other day. I admit that sometimes I may be a bit too eager to score a sale. I would say so. If you weren't here last night, whenever we started this, as soon as we walked into our house, this lady here ran inside, breaking and entering into our home and accosting us, demanding that we make a deal so she could sell us all of her these farm tools that we have and the seeds that we use to plant here. And then after that, show her what we can do as far as planting, how we plant crops and cut down trees. And then demanded this other, she gave us this quest demanding 40 wheat. Don't worry, Annie. I needed the tools you sold me. Or, yeah, you can say that again. I have decided that I'm going to be a nice, pleasant person. I'm trying not to ruffle any feathers. I'm trying not to be an asshole to anybody. So I'm just gonna say that, yeah, I needed the tools because it's the truth. I did need the tools. But I'm not going to throw it in her face. Hey, I said I can be eager to make a sale. I didn't say I made bad sales, right? Fair enough. Let me make up any bad blood between us. I want to give you this basic furniture table. It's just like your crafting table, only it's designed specifically especially for making, you guessed it, furniture. Oh wow, thank you, or all right, well, thanks. Don't thank me. I know this basic furniture table is going to someone who knows how to use it. Just keep in mind, it's a little more expensive to build furniture at this table compared to buying it at the general store. Why would it be more expensive to build it yourself as opposed to just buying it? I wonder if she's talking outright cost of materials if you were to buy the materials, compared to if you just bought the item outright at the furniture or the general store. But if you harvest the materials yourself, it should be cheaper. But that's the price of convenience, is what she says. I guess we'll find out, baby. Okay. Basic furniture table. You received a basic furniture table, much like the crafting table. You can place the basic furniture table on your farm and use it to build lots of different furniture and decorations. If you ever need another basic furniture table, you can purchase them at the general store. Okay. It said that I can. Yes, I can. I'm going to move that. Further back, just like that. There we go. That way it's up against the wall, I'm saving space. What did they mean by... Okay, so it takes 15 minutes. It costs 20 wood planks. Don't see anything that they were outright selling for. Oh, they were. I think they were selling a barrel of flowers last night, but I don't remember what they were. And is this time real time? Surely not. It's probably in-game time. It might be in real life time, not in-game time, because 15 minutes is not a time that shows up in here. I think everything's by in increments of 10 minutes. So, yeah, I don't think I think it actually might be. This might be actual time. I mean, I guess if I can, I need to make a chest anyway, so let me go ahead and make the planks. Here, 15 minutes. Okay. Let's craft one set of wood planks. Okay, that's definitely not 15 minutes. That's in-game 15 minutes. Okay, so it just spits them out on the floor. Okay. It doesn't have its own inventory. It has a crafting cube. Got it. Okay. Okay. Let me go talk to this guy, Peter, at the southern dock. And then I think I will... Let me go talk to people. I talked to you before. You are Pod. Hi, stranger. Are you a farmer? Magic Red Lady visited yesterday and said a farmer was coming. Magic Red Lady, that's the Archmage Mayor Lady, Lucia, I think. Surely that's who that is. That's right, I'm a farmer. My name's Rand. What's yours? My name's Rand. No, it's not. I'm Pod. Got it. Okay. And then Topi. Okay, so Topi is this green-haired guy's son. Hi. For you. My name's Rand. I'm the new farmer. We have a new farmer. Nobody told me. Okay, so this is this guy's kid, Giuseppe's kid, and then Pod is this lady's kid. No relation, obviously. And then there's Magic Red Lady over here. Old man. Based on that scarecrow that's over there, that's the witch, rabbit, cat girl. What is her name? Catherine. Catherine's house. That's the witch's house. Grab that. Apple, apple, apple. I mean, it's free health and mana, so I might as well get all the fruit I can. Okay, so this is a bush. This is a fruit bush. It gives mana items, presumably. Same thing with this. This is another kind of fruit bush. So stuff that grows on trees, I guess, is health, while stuff that grows on bushes is mana. That seems like that makes sense. Okay. Pick this stuff up. That reminds me of Stardew as well. Is this Peter? It must be cutscene. Yeah, Peter. Boy there, eh? You look like you need something from me. Well, what is it? I need help catching a special fish. Oh yeah? What kind of special fish are we talking about? You briefly recount the situation to Peter, who listens with a quiet smirk, nodding along as you talk. Oh yeah? So why don't you go on and catch this fish yourself? Fish scare me, or I don't have a fishing rod. Well, because I don't have a fishing rod. Also, I don't know how to fish yet. You mean you don't have a fishing rod? Heck, take my old one. Fishing is real easy. Just use your rod like any other tool. When you spy the shapes of fish in the water, cast your rod out. Fish are coy, so wait until you feel a strong bite. Then give your rod a pull and set the hook. Then it's up to you to land the fish. Wow, thanks for the rod. Can I catch the fish I need now? It seems like we won't have time to waste. Let me handle this one. You just stand back and take it easy, all right? Okay. Peter? Now watch closely as I demonstrate the ancient fisherman's art to you. Putting a worm on a hook. Ah, bait. Bait helps. Okay. Fascinating. All right, the hook is all loaded up. I'll have your fish in a jiffy. Don't you worry. You can do it, or fair enough. You can do it. He caught the giant squid. This guy again. I wasn't fishing for you. Get off of my line. So he's caught this thing more than once. Sorry, Rand. Maybe this is a little too big and juicy for a single baby dragon. Put it back. Put it back. All right, all right. Hold your horses. Hold your horsefish, is what he said. Let's try that again. Here we go. These chunky groupers are nice and fatty, not too agreeable with most people's tastes, but I bet your baby dragon couldn't resist it if it tried. Okay, thanks a lot. Chunky grouper. Okay, so now I have a fishing pole. Okay. Breaking all the stuff, being a menace to society. What is this? Oh, you can eat seaweed. Okay, I will keep that there then. And I got sand somehow. No time limit on that. I will go ahead and pick up all of this stuff. Yeah, I'll search the trash. I got an empty soda can. And level 5 exploration. Okay. Drop it down to 2 mana. Okay. Empty soda can sells for a ticket. Starfish, get rid of that. Okay. Let me go ahead and eat all this stuff. It looks like there's crab things over there. I will not go over there. Something over this way too. What's over this way? Okay, so this is the doctor's office. Open the chest. Okay. Cool. Wheat seeds and a farmer's ring. What does a farmer's ring do? Oh, bonus farmer experience. Okay, and so I have 2 rings. I'll go ahead and equip that right there. Bonus farming experience. Nice. I'm really glad I walked over there. Okay, there's fish there. Let me do some of that mining, get my gold up, gold per day up. Oh, and we need to check out this up here. What was this? Talk to Raimi. Looking for a fight farmer? Make sure you ask about the rules first. Tell me the rules of fighting. When you accept the challenge to fight, you and all your friends at the arena will enter into battle against a powerful boss creature. The straightforward beat or be beaten farmer. You can use any tools or abilities you have to claim victory. When someone is knocked out cold, they will be moved outside the fighting pit, unable to rejoin the battle. The battle ends in defeat if everyone is knocked out before the boss is defeated. If you defeat your enemy, you will earn incredible rewards. Okay. Tell me more about the arena. This is known as the boss arena. It's an ancient arena dug from the rock. Historical records tell us that this fighting ground was built by the early human settlers of Sunhaven. These first humans received the blessing of Helios. They tested their new powers by battling strong foes here. By battling in the pit, we keep the old tradition alive and our skills sharp. I see. I don't think I'm going to fight. I'm brand new. I'm certain there's no way I can beat any sort of boss. But that's interesting to know. Boy, this air skip is really useful. Bring Kitty the grouper. Farming store. Oh, yep, there. This is Emmett there. Liam. Okay, so Liam is somebody else, I guess, as a romance partner. I'm guessing because he's got a picture. Pleasure to meet you, Liam. I'm Ren. Hello, you must be the one who bought the old farm. I'm Liam. Good to meet you. Likewise, my name's Liam. Wait, already said that? Yep, okay. What does Emmett have to sell me here? I'm almost out of debt. You know, if I can do it, anyone can. What are you selling? Chocoberry seeds. Okay, so this is a place to get other kinds of seeds, not just like whatever the general store has. And it looks like these have specific seasons. Takes 66 days to grow, yields 3 crops on average, and will sell for a base price of 12. Okay. Buying one, so it costs 45. That's not worth it at all. Hang on. If my math is right, you lose money selling this. The average yield is 3. If they sell for 12 each, that's 36. Well, these cost 45. So you're losing 9 gold. Amaranth. Okay, so amaranth seeds. You buy one for 60. Takes 4 days to grow. It yields one crop on average, and will sell for 45. You can make money on this. You can't make money on chocoberry seeds. Okay, lemon seeds. Lemon seeds take a. Okay, so it's okay, worth much more when grown and used in recipes. Got it. Okay, that makes sense. You don't sell the crop, you process it. Got it. Okay, that makes more sense. It's choco berries, so it's got to be like this makes chocolate. This is cocoa beans. That's what this is. Okay, lemon seeds. When life gives you lemon seeds, grow lemons. Takes 60 days to grow. Yields one crop on average. First sell for a base price of 80. It costs 60. Kale. Kale take 9 days to grow. Yields one crop on average. Sell for a base price of 150. And it costs 100 to buy. Grows in spring. Okay, that is not much in the way of return. Sells for a base price of 165, yields one on average, and costs 160. Clover costs 100. Has a base price of 5. Takes 3 days to grow and grows has a yield of 3 on average. Don't have much value when sold, but growing them is an excellent way to gain experience. Got it. Okay, so you can't really. This is just experience gain. Okay, so if you have lots of money and you can grow in any season. Okay, I see. Different stuff is different uses. Okay, green beans regrow. So if you planted these on day 1, which is definitely not day 1, there's 28 days. You would still only gain. Oh, well, no, it takes 1 day to regrow once harvested. So it takes 12 days. You harvest. So after 12, that's 16 divided by 2. On average, you're going to get another 8 harvests. Base price of 20. So if you get 9 harvests, 9 times 20, 180, you don't break even. Unless my math is off. But it's on average yield of 1 crop. Okay. Oak tree, shimmer root, simple earth fertilizer grants a fertilized crop a 15% chance to extra crop. Okay. Protects crop within 5 tiles of being stolen by baby dragons. Okay. Baby dragons will eat your crops, apparently. Baby dragons are the crows. And oh my god, that's expensive. The spring scarecrow is 1,200 gold pieces. Apparently there are bees. The flowers are good for bees. Okay, different kinds of hose and watering cans. Boy, you know what? I'm glad I decided to go with the orchard guy, because I started with 2 of these apple tree seeds and they cost 1,500 each. So I think I have a decent head start on producing fruit. Plus, those apples give you increased health. Increase permanent health. so that's pretty good. Okay, he has nothing for me right now. Or Judith, I don't think I talked to you. Who's that? Say, I don't recognize your face. My name's Ren. I'm the new farmer here. Oh, the farmer, that's right. Lucia told us there was someone moving in there. Could it be you? My name's Judith. See ya. Okay, and so old man with white hair is probably her husband? Albert. Oh, are you the new neighbor, or have I just forgotten your name? My name's Ren. I'm the farmer. Of course you are. Well, I'm delighted to meet you, Ren. Call me Albert, because that's my name. Got it. So he might have dementia. I will talk to you again. Okay, try to keep in shape. Try to exercise every day outside of work. Okay. Where was I going? Oh, I wanted to check out. I guess I'll see if there's anything in the library. Talk to you. Welcome. I'm Amanda, the librarian. Please treat my books with respect. Okay. Anyway, please be quiet while you're here. Okay. Okay, you're the new neighbor. Welcome to town. Camilla. I'm Ren. Nice to meet you. My name's Camilla. Oh, nice meeting you too. Okay. Eve. Oh, hello there. You're an interesting one, eh? Call me Eve, but what should I call you? Call me Ren. Ah, the farmer. You must tell me all about it sometime. Farming, that is. And of course, I mean sometime other than now. Okay. Catherine. Sorry, Ren. I spilled stink wort on my dress earlier. I know it smells horrible. Okay. Is this Oliver? Implications of advanced metaphysical magical assisted transportation. What does that even mean? Aw, man. I'm never gonna finish this in time for exams. I didn't think there'd be so many books to read. Actually, books you can read? Oh, there is. Okay. Curious. Interesting. Okay. Emma, I'm not supposed to talk to strangers. I'm your new neighbor. My name's Ren. Oh, the farmer. Liam said we were getting a farmer. I'm Emma. Liam's my big brother. Okay. And then Elizabeth. Hello, I'm Elizabeth. Who are you? I'm Ren, the new farmer. Farmer. Oh, that's cool. My brother Liam. My brother is Liam. He does the bakery. Okay, so Liam's a baker, and these are his sisters. There's Liam. I've talked to everybody else already. You had nothing to say. Examine. Oh, I got 20 exploration XP for clicking on this bird. The raven, cunning and knowledgeable, is said to represent knowledge. You feel a tiny bit of that rub on you as you stand before the statue. Nice. Repair statue. It's seen better days. Fix for 50 stone. Do I have 50? I have 50 stone. I'm going to fix it. Giuseppe, the stone, this statue has been bugging me for years, but I've been too busy taking care of Topi to fix it. But now he's older and doesn't need so much looking after, which really frees up my time. Oh, you've already brought the stone to fix the statue? Perfect. I'll take care of that. I'll take that and get to work. Except what? I've never worked on something this big before, or more importantly, this public before. You've got this. You even have your toolbox too. Just try your best. Okay, yeah, you're right, Ren. I can do this, and I'll prove it as an example for Topi. And hopefully this time I won't lose my toolbox too. Well, thanks, Ren. Nice! I got 8 community tokens, and I can either get 10 more community tokens, or I can get 75 experience for exploring, farming, or fishing. Let's do fishing experience. Okay, so those do sit in my inventory. That's kind of disappointing. Who is this? This is Rami. Oh, this is the guy that was in front of the battle arena place. I'm Rami. People might tell you I'm the toughest guy in town, but that's just what people say. Good to meet you. I'm Ren. Ren, that's right. You're the new farmer we've been expecting. We really needed someone to clean up that old farm. Great to have you. Okay. I can't look at the fish. Okay. Ow. Wow, such a fabulous museum. But wait, it looks like those two gentlemen are having a serious discussion. Officiator Artus. I'm sorry, the building is quite impressive, I'll give you that, but you simply can't join the association if your museum has no artifacts to display. This is a museum like in Stardew. Okay. Covington. I'm guessing Covington is the guy with the monocle. But, well, if you'd just agree to give me a little more time. Look, I know you're trying hard. Fill this place up with things worth looking at, and you can have another shot, all right? A rump. Why, this is the Museum of Sunhaven. I founded this institute to collect and display the natural wonders one can find about Sunhaven and its surrounding lands. The one issue with this, however, is that currently our stock of displays is, well, rather sparse. But one should not worry about that, for soon I'll have our fine museum outfitted with the grandest displays of curiosities. What? Surely he's British, so he sounds like what? Do you need any help? Help? Why, help would be lovely, actually. The museum is always accepting donations. If you've got anything to contribute, we'll happily ensure it has a proper place among the collections. So what sorts of things are you looking for? So you're looking for a bunch of old junk. Okay. We're in the market for all sorts of natural wonders. Come to mention it, you do look like the adventurous and capable type, after all. Just the type of person we need. If I have it right, then I shall commission you as a member. You'll have access to the museum proper and can see for yourself what we still need to collect and display. Let's do it. Tally-ho, that's the spirit I like to see. Now raise your right arm and repeat these words after me. The curator has you repeat a very long and exhaustive pledge of allegiance to the proper and ethical collection of artifacts. Despite its length, he maintains a stout passion throughout the entire ordeal. Finally, the pledge is finished and he allows you to put your arm down. Is that it? Geez, now my arm is sore. That's it, old bean. You are now an official member of the Sunhaven Museum Society. Welcome aboard. And all this just because I forgot to lock the front door. Ha, imagine fate working like that. Your membership status grants you full access to the museum. Take a look around. Should you ever have anything we still need, simply place it on the empty display. Not to worry, myself or another curator will take care of it from there. There are other curators? Haha. Did you think I was the only one here, chap? Go on, I simply can't wait for you to meet them. I'll get going then. Read discarded letter. It's a letter, it's addressed to the curator. You know, it's not polite to read other people's mail, but your curiosity gets the better of you. Dear Covington, the Great Society of Museums and Historical Recordings is pleased to know you've restored the old museum in Sunhaven. We'll have one of our officiators visit and see if your outfit is worth joining the society. We understand your excitement. Joining the society means people from across the 4 regions will visit Sunhaven and your museum. We expect great things from you, Covington. Signed, the Great Society of Museums and Historical Recordings. Okay, so it looks like the aquarium, the Hall of Culture, the Hall of Gems. Okay. Help, help, huh? What's that noise? Oh dear, is someone here? I'm buried under a pile of rocks. Could you help me if it's not too much trouble? Maybe? Well, hold on, I'll help you. Wow, a talking pile of rocks. Mana bundle. This museum bundle is still missing items. Let's take a look at what we need. We need mana drops, which is not mana itself. Okay. Boy, it looks like it's just all sorts of stuff. Why? Remove rocks. Oh my. Thank you so much for helping me. I didn't think anyone could hear my calls for help. There's another person right there. How can nobody... Geomancer Molly, why did this person here not help you? This person must be a jerk. Yeah, it's hard to hear anything when someone says it under a pile of rocks. You know what? That is fair. It is hard to hear when someone's under a pile of rocks. I suppose I owe you for saving me. I could have been trapped under there for who knows how long, and others don't often visit this wing of the museum. Why don't they? Oh, well, because our geology wing is a little empty right now. Yeah, there's nothing in here. There's a bunch of pillars, displays, and that's it. I have lots of samples to sort through, but we're missing good samples from here in Sunhaven. Maybe I can help. What kind of rocks do you need? Really? Well, if you really mean that, then you can see what samples we're currently looking for by examining the plinths around the room. You can find samples inside the mines of Sunhaven. If you have anything you'd like to donate, just place it on the plinth. I can handle everything from there, I promise. Just leave it to me. I won't stop you from getting to work. Oh, and just talk to me anytime you need anything. All right. Got it. Talk to this person. Who are you? Lynn. That's Lynn. I didn't recognize Lynn from the side. This is the apprentice blacksmith lady. Oh, hello. It's good to... it's you again. It's good to see a face that I actually recognize, especially after what happened on the train. Okay, what do you do here? I'm a blacksmith, or I guess an apprentice blacksmith. Solon is teaching me, but I've only just started training with him. I hope to be as good as him one day. Blacksmithing, that wouldn't have been my first guess, or I'm sure you'll become a master one day too. She seems really happy about that. Oh, well, thank you. I'm sorry. Compliments always catch me by surprise. You are very nice, you know. Where did you say you were from? I'm from a little village in the east. I'm still learning to live in a big city like this. It's a lot to take in on. If you think this is a big city, you're really clueless. Or I'm adjusting too. You'll get used to it in no time. We're not gonna be a jerk. I'm not gonna call this person clueless. She liked that too. Thanks for now. I'm taking it slow, trying to explore a new part of Sunhaven every day. Okay. So this was mana. The golden bundle. This museum bundle is still missing items. Take a look at what we need. Okay, so they need golden items. Okay. Withergate Mines? Withergate Mines. Is that a special kind of mine? This museum bundle is still missing items. Let's take a look at what we need. Hard butterscotch gem. Butterscotch gem. Jawbreaker gem. Rock candy gem. Candy corn pieces. Used as a currency by monster folk. Accepted at the shops in the Withergate subway. Withergate is a place. Withergate is the dark monster town that Lynn was telling us that there were rumors about. Okay. Nelvari mines? Okay, so this has got to be another place. Nelvari must be another city. This museum bundle is still missing items. Let's take a look to see what we need. Tough dragon scale, sharp dragon scale, sparkling dragon scale, mana shard. Shed by the Great Tree, Nelvari. So Nelvari's maybe like dragons. Bars bundle. Still missing item. Okay. Okay, so this is just the different. This is the different kinds of metal bars. Elven steel bar. Peerless naturally enchanted steel. The Nelvarans, the lost technique. Okay, Elven steel, and it talks about the Nelvarans, so the Nelvari must be like the elf town. Actually, not dragons. Okay. Gem bundle. Okay. Different gems. Dizite. Avonite, diamond, amethyst, ruby, sapphire, black diamond. Okay. Money. Oh, good lord. 25,000 gold, 1,000 mana orbs, and 1,000 tickets. Okay, that's gonna take time. Let's take a look at some of this other stuff. So that was the Hall of Gems. Looks like there's 3 halls. A Hall of Culture. The Hall of Culture, the Foraging Bundle. Okay, that makes more sense. A log, an apple, a seaweed, blueberry, a mushroom, orange, starfish, sand dollar. Okay, so hang on. I've got a starfish. Nice, okay. And I have a sand dollar. I don't have a peach. Don't have raspberry or berry or strawberry because I ate them all. Okay. Combat bundle. Okay. Oh, swords. Okay. Different trinkets from monsters, I guess. Summer crops. Okay. I don't imagine I'm going to have any of those. No, those do not look familiar to me. Winter crops, yeah, probably not. Flowers, I mean, I'll look, I guess. Yeah, I don't have any of those. Spring crops, I don't. Okay, I don't have any of those. Fall crops. Nelvari Temple books. Nelvari farming. Good. Withergate farming. Exploration bundle. Alchemy bundle. Exploration. Pumice stone, mana sap, griffin egg, unicorn hair tuft, monster candy, fairy wings, phoenix feather, dragon fang, mysterious antler, and petrified log. Okay. Alchemy. Um. Oh, really? You gotta sacrifice that stuff? That's unfortunate. Um, that's less unfortunate. Oh, well, I thought I misunderstood it. It looked like it at first. I initially thought gives the 10 attack damage, and I stopped reading. I assumed it meant the permanent stuff. This is not nearly as bad as I thought it was. Okay. Covington. Okay. Wait, aren't you in the lobby right now? Not at all, Old Bean. I'm right here in front of you, but I suppose that you mean the haste in which I traveled from one room to the next. Just something that runs in our family. Emmett must be part of this guy's family. I can't make this up. I can't make this up. Have you met Emmett? Why, that lad's a nephew of mine. Don't worry, if you go into the lobby, I'll zip over there and be waiting for you. See, they really missed out by not having them, like, you literally see them dash across the screen when you change rooms or enter other buildings. They missed out on making that joke. That would have been so much better than just like transitioning into another room and then being there. Like this, if I walked right here and then all of a sudden you saw him zip over, you saw him dash around, that would have been great. Aquarium, you know, I have one fish. I'm not going to. Cutscene everywhere I go. Cutscene everywhere I go. Patrice. Oh, hoy there. What can I do for you? Patrice. Hi there. Is this an aquarium? Oh, yeah. It's the museum's live aquarium. See, though, we're a little low on fish right now. I'm just maintaining the units until we have fish for them. Why don't you have any fish? Tell me something. You ever met Peter? Peter, you mean the fisherman? Or the name doesn't ring a bell. I know Peter. That's right. Walks around with a crab on his head. He walks around with a crab on his head. I did not notice that. I will have to pay more attention next time. Well, when I took the job at the museum, he promised to help me fill these tanks up with fish, but he's too lazy to do any fishing for his sister. Should have known. You know, I wondered that just based on the, was it Hoy there? Like a Hoy? Here's your brother. That's right, he's a lazy good for nothing who barely even manages his fishing business, but he's the best fisherman I've ever met. In the meantime, I'm keeping the units here ready for fish, if I ever get any. Maybe I could help. You fish? Well, I suppose if you're in here, then it means you're part of our museum crew. Alright, that checks out to me. It can't be any worse than waiting for my lazy brother to bring me anything, at least. Catch me some fish and bring them here, and I'll give them a good home and observe them for my research work. Alright, I'll get right on it, or I'll see what I can do to help you. Okay, I've got this fish. Surely this is like a quest item and I can't lose it. Like, surely I couldn't like destroy it, right? And soft lock myself. I guess I guess it would be a soft lock. You'd be stuck. You couldn't really do anything beyond. Couldn't progress the quest. You could probably do other stuff. And surely you don't need this in the fishing tanks. But just to be safe, I'm going to go turn that in just in case before I bother looking at this and mess it up somehow. Okay. You know, I wonder if because it's the second day, I can touch this to gain a different benefit. The Black Raids take care of the land, and it will take care of you in return. Okay, well, it did have a different message, but I did not get a boost of any kind. Where is Kitty? Okay. Kitty's house. Oh, wait, she's on the map by Town Hall. There she is. That's convenient. Hello again. Do I smell a big tasty fish in your backpack? In your pack? Hehe. Just hand it here and I'll make it into some yummy baby dragon food. Just visit me tomorrow, okay? I'll have some yummy baby dragon food prepared for you then. Sounds good, and I'll be back. Okay, coins, fishing experience, exploration, mining, farming. I'm gonna take the mining experience. Mining, okay. I'm gonna do savings again. Did I not just? Oh, I leveled up fishing. I leveled up fishing. I was not paying attention to that. Okay. Fishing. Fresh caught increases the sell price of all fish by 5, 10, or 15 gold coins. Upgrade lure. Increases the attraction radius of your fishing by 10, 20, and 30%. Additionally, fish now swim faster towards your hook. That sounds good. Fishing nets. Fishing nets crafted by the loom require 10, 20, or 30% less wood and stone to craft. I think I'm going to get the upgraded lure. That does sound good, the automation. But I don't have a loom, so I'm going to ignore that for the moment. Okay, real quick, I'm going to turn on a light in here. It is awful dark in this room. Give me just a second. Okay, that's much better. Okay. So visit Kitty tomorrow. I can't harvest wheat yet. Okay. So I need to go and cut down more trees. Claude, I don't know who this is. You must be the new farmer. I'm Claude. He's got his own picture, so he's probably another one of the romance candidates. I'm Ren. Good to meet you. Sure thing, or you too. Okay, see you. Record store. Okay. That's the pet store. Okay, so this is Kitty's pet store. Camilla? Oh, okay. I met Camilla. Croak. Okay, so it's an actual frog. A mime. You're unsure what the silent man is trying to tell you. Yeah, that seems kind of accurate. Who's this old man? Ernest. Dum, I love the town plaza. When I was a boy, my father and I would always take our morning walks across these cobblestones. Now I want to keep it nice and clean for the future fathers and sons. That's respectable. Okay. This is a carpenter's house, a hardware store. Okay. So it looks like everything closes at 8 p.m. Examine. Could really go for a coffee right now, but it looks like I have to change my plans. Repair. Oh, wow. Okay. Can I break no, I can't break those. Okay. This. Okay. Can I go this way? What's over here? What is here? Enter? What is this? What is this? Casper. Per. Who are you? Yes. Okay. I'm just passing through. Per. What are you selling? Okay. Pet egg for bottle caps? Black bottle cap. Discard bottle cap, painted black, simulated mockery of golden coins. Okay. Ian. It's by Ian. Huh? See anything you like? Come take a look. What are you selling? Be the king or queen of all you gaze upon, or at least look like it, with this regal purple crown. Interesting. Paper bag disguise, an ingenious disguise engineered by Donovan. This will totally keep Withergate guards off your back, baby. Improved. Someone seems to have improved this disguise. It will surely keep the Withergate guards off your back, maybe. Someone seems to have perfected this disguise. It will surely keep Withergate guards off your back, maybe. Interesting. Okay. Who are you? Probably not. Probably shouldn't say too much. Mistress Mirage will poof me back into a mote of darkness. Mistress conjured me. She's really good at darkness magic, created darkness elementals like me. Darkness elementals, okay. Then she put me to work helping to find rare special items for her friends to sell. Reaching through the darkness is easy when pesky mages don't burn my tendrils. Mistress trusts me to sell stuff too. Key. I should probably do more selling and less talking. Mistress isn't known for her mercy. Polly, huh? Looking for anything? Look fast, come on, I ain't got all day. What are you selling and what are you buying? Who are you? Me? Not no one, heh. Don't worry about it, you can buy something or sell me something. Just let me see what you got and I'll tell you if I'll buy it, hee. What am I looking for, kid? Well, I want personal items, something someone has lost and is hoping to have returned to them. Could be a lost toy or a glove or a piece of mail, whatever. Why am I looking for things like that? Hey, don't ask too many questions, all right? You know what we cats say about curiosity, yeah? Heh. And let me tell you a couple of things. You didn't buy or sell anything to me. If anyone gets mad because you sold me something, make sure they're mad at you and not me. You got that? Got it? Good. Heh. Steve. Okay, so it looks like I can sell items directly to this person, but for gold, not for what I would want to sell. Okay. So they wouldn't take that. Okay, so they won't just take anything. Why do I have a... Okay, I've got a fly. Victor? You're not a guard, are you? I don't like guards. Well, I like to smash them into sewer goo. Mirage pays me a ton to keep her sewer clean. What are you selling? Yeah, I got some stuff. You can take a look if you're not a guard. Okay, so some furniture looks like for bottle caps. So I saw what they were buying. What are they selling? Ticket counterfeiter schematic. Okay. Actually, that might not be a bad thing to buy if it works. Rough drawings, instructions that detail how to construct a ticket printing machine. Refined metal, mana potion, health potion. Okay. Mirage. What are you looking at? Never seen a dark wizard before. Aw. Gonna go cry to the Archmage that there's a dark wizard in the town. Or maybe you're here for something else. Who are you? I'm a dark wizard. I practice dark magic. Why? Because I'm not a sniveling little coward. That's why I deal with life essence. You look like you got a little power in you. How about it? I can swap your health and mana. I'll swap at a rate of 10 at a time. Mana to health. Health to mana. I don't care which. What's the cost? Heh. Well, I want my taste. With each swap, I will permanently steal 10 max health and 10 max mana. Don't give me that look. Everyone has a price. That's a terrible deal. Keep in mind also that I will not swap your health and mana any lower than 30. And I can only do this once a day. I don't need a dried up husk causing unwanted attention to my operation. Interesting. Okay, well. I don't know. I guess that could be maybe useful if you have a bunch like a ton of health and like no mana and you want to boost your how much mana you have. Just can't find the right stuff. Oh, I gotta get to town. Gotta get to town. Gotta get back home. Oh boy, I'm not gonna make it. Ah, shouldn't have grabbed the peaches. Sleep straight through the night. Why to continue? I wake up in the hospital. Yep. You wake up in an unfamiliar bed, your head spinning, you look across the room and spy Dr. Warnhart. Where am I? Hey there, looks like you're finally awake. Do you remember your name? How about where you live? My name's Ren, I live in Sunhaven. You seem to be fine, haha. You're safe at the hospital here in Sunhaven, but no need to worry. You're in rough shape when you were brought in. You're tough though. It seems like all you really needed was some bed rest. Any idea how you got here? I might have been fighting monsters, or I was up too late. I don't remember. Yeah. We're always open to help patients, but you should still be careful when you're out there. You're all better now and free to go. Thanks, Doc. I'll try to be more careful. I don't recall if it cost anything. There we go. I don't know. Maybe I have to change that each time because I swore I changed how long the day was before, but maybe it didn't take. I don't know. Unlucky adventurer. I'm not hurt that bad. Just took a tumble when going up the ascent to Dragon's Meat. Okay, there's... Who is this? Sierra. Hi there, haven't seen you before, have I? My name's Sierra. Hi, Sierra. My name's Rand. Got it. Well, it's good to meet you, and I hope to see you soon. But hopefully not in one of our beds. Who is this? Linda. Sleeping. Oh, yawn. Sorry about that. Are you here to see the doctor? Go on. Go yawn right in. Sleep. Okay. Hospital. And hospital. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna eat one of those. Okay. So that gave me spell power? Spell damage. Interesting. Okay. I'll eat that too. Okay, so I need to return to Kitty to get my dragon food. Oh, here we go. This. Good day, Rant. It seems like you've been all over the place. I've just been keeping an eye on you, is all. It's been exciting to watch you explore every nook and cranny of this town. When you're exploring distant lands, always remember to forage for food. It'll keep your energy up as you battle against the wild unknown. Good luck in your adventures, Ren. Lucia. And she gave me 3 berries. Okay. I'm going to eat 2 of those, and then I can save that to go to, what do you call it? The bundles. That and that can go there. Okay. Okay. Let me cut down some trees. So far I'm enjoying this a bunch. It's pretty relaxing. Like I said, it reminds me a lot of Stardew Valley. There's things I really like about it more than I liked about Stardew Valley, but different games, and maybe this isn't for everybody. Okay, exploration. Yeah, I think double take is the smart thing to do. Okay, so I've unlocked this. Increase movement speed, woods flooded, increase the amount of logs dropped. Secret part, all treasure chests and money bags grant 80, 120, and 160 more gold. Okay. Town spirit, each bulletin board quest completed increases maximum mana by 1. A maximum of 10, 20, or 30 mana. Okay. That's interesting. That would give you a reason to complete the bulletin board, the community board quests. Okay. Okay, and these are my apple trees right here. So I definitely don't want to cut those down. I don't remember how many planks I needed. That's probably enough to make a chest. Okay. Go ahead and cut down some more. That way I still have more wood. Oh, I didn't notice this before, but up the top, it looks like I have a limited number of nets and then something else. Don't know what that other thing is up there at the top, on the top right in that bar next to my money. So from right to left, it is the tickets, the mana orbs, gold pieces. I think it's probably fishing nets. And then I don't know what that last one is, the one to the furthest left there. Okay, crop will grow in 2 days. Okay, so using the scythe gives you farming, like just cutting down weeds. Okay, this farming, sell price of each crop. Yeah, I think that's going to be probably my best bet to start with. Okay, this is pick up items. Okay, crafting table. I want to craft a chest. Okay. I don't know if you all noticed that or not, but it looked like the wood won't go into the lake, unlike in Stardew Valley, so you won't just accidentally drop and lose stuff into the water. Love that. Okay. pick up a chest. I am going to put the chests yeah, right there. Put that in there. Don't need that. Don't need that. Put that away. Don't need to be carrying these seeds around. And I don't need to carry the hoe and the watering can around. There we go. Okay. Wonder why it says quests and skill tree there on the side. Maybe just to make it easier to access. Okay. Go to Kitty to gain the resupply chocolate milk stand. What is this? Need 8 wheat. Okay. 8 wheat or need 10 wood planks. Okay. Yeah, I can do that. And wood planks. Okay. There we go. That's one at a time, right? Yeah. Yeah, thought so. Okay. Okay. Let me go. Find Kitty. Okay, so she's north of my farm. Can I go just straight north of my farm? It's gonna be blocked, surely. Of course, it can't be that convenient, right? Yep. This is blocked. A snackoon. Big fella looks like he wants something. What could it possibly be, though? 10 wheat and 10 apples feed him the required items to wake him up. Okay. Right, well. Okay, so if I just hit... Okay, if I go... up... I'll run into Annie. There's a question mark by Annie, so maybe Tanya's by there? And then Kitty looks like she is... Okay, to the town hall, to the left, and then down. Okay. Okay. Ah, there. That's who I need to talk to. Not Annie, but this person, Tanya. Oh, Ren, I wasn't expecting such a quick response to my poster, but this is great. Toby will be really happy if he can focus long enough to actually make it. Anyway, this is for your help. No problem. Exploration experience. Nice. Movement speed, logs dropped, maximum quests. I'm gonna do that, so that automatically should have increased my mana by 1. Okay, yep, I'm Annie, the best merchant in Sunhaven. Don't let anybody tell you different. Are you from Sunhaven originally? What brought you to Sunhaven in the first place? Got my start further west, traveled a lot for work. If you ask me, every big city is the same people, same pretty streets, same. But then I heard about Sunhaven and thought that sounds different. It was a risk coming here, but risk often leads to reward for me anyway. You seem to like it here. It's not like good weather means lots of foot traffic, and a reputation as a trading hub sure doesn't hurt business either. Plus, I can enjoy the sunshine when business is slow. I can appreciate a business-minded person like yourself, or it doesn't feel right to judge a town by the money it makes you. I'm gonna go with the second, the first option I read there, the bottom answer. You sound like you really get it. I look forward to seeing you around town, and I mean that in every sense. Yeah, okay. Rex, what happened to my arm? I took a tumble in the mines, my cap fell off my head, and the light went out. I got so flustered that I forgot my cap down there. Shame too. It was my favorite mining cap. What does it look like? It's green with the light on the front, but I think it's burned out. Sorry to hear about your cap. Maybe you'll find another one like it. Doubtful. The cap was made for me by my grandmother. Nobody makes a cap like Mammy. I can find your cap for you. Well, how about that? I'd be remarkably grateful if you did. Okay, let's go ahead and pick up quests, I suppose. I'm getting sidetracked. I was supposed to go and talk to Kitty. Hi there, Ren. You always seem to have perfect timing thanks to Pinto's clumsiness. I've got a job for you. What did Pinto do? I sent the guy coal to heat the barracks at night, but he dropped the whole basket into the river on the way back. I guess there was a bee involved. He seems embarrassed, so I didn't ask questions. What do you need? We'll need 10 coal to keep us warm and toasty tonight. Think you can swing it? I'll get right on it. Fantastic. You're a real credit to Sunhaven, Ren. You can bring the coal to me. Okay. So I got 2 quests to go into the mines now. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. So the pet shop wasn't Kitty's place. Or her shop. Yeah, this is her store. The animal store is her store. Okay. Back for your dragon food. It's a good thing you didn't forget because your baby dragon is gonna love this. Here you go. Thank you, Kitty. Okay, so now she's here. Okay. Interesting. All right. So her house is right next to her store, but she's outside, so okay. For the moment, I think I'm gonna hold off on going back to the smithy. Well, no, I gotta go that way anyway. Because the smithy's right there by the mine. Okay, yeah, there was stuff I could go to the museum and drop off. In here, the foraging bundle, that, and that, and that. Okay. Yes, that's everything. Okay. Have I earned any rewards? Let's see what you've earned. No rewards to collect right now. Okay. Oh, that's not what I meant to click. There we go. Okay. The mine is down this way. It's down this way, right? This way? Am I crazy? It's down one more. Okay. Okay, so I have to go in there, I think, in order back there in order to meet Solon. Okay. Gives me gold per day again. Okay. I've already got 2 coal. Okay, that's 3 coal. Oh, here's Lynn. Oh, okay, Ren, I forgot what I was going to ask. Never mind, ignore me. Okay. Oh, I can't just go in there. I have to enter here. There are many kinds of rocks, ores, and gems in the mines that become more valuable as you dig deeper. A rusty key hidden on this floor will unlock the next floor temporarily. You may craft a key at an anvil to unlock the next floor permanently. This floor requires a copper key. Okay, so unlike Stardew, where as long as you have it was like there was an elevator every 5 or 10 floors, and as long as you'd been there, it activated and you can always return to that floor. This, you need to find a key to progress or craft one to unlock it permanently. So that means I think it showed there were like 10 floors in this row. So does that mean I need 10 copper keys, which take how much copper? Yeah, I think this is gonna take a bunch of time. Let me look. Was there a mining? That's okay. Extra stones. Crafting speed of anvils and furnaces. Stone nodes have okay. Damage to monsters in the mines. Okay, so there's monsters in the mines. Good to know. Crafting any item grants you bonus gold. That's good. I should get that one. Increase the speed of all tools. That seems good. Increase damage to rocks, ores, and gems nodes by 5, 10, or 15%. I think that's probably a great idea to pick this one up if mining is as intensive as it seems to be. I already got the rusty key. Now I wonder, is there more than one per floor? So this here is not a monster, it appears. I'm going to, yeah, just checking. Yeah. There's a frog there in the water. Okay, so that's not a what was it, a hard rock? This is a big rock. It's so far, it doesn't look like any of these stones yield anything different, but that might be because I'm on floor number 1. Yeah, so far everything's the same. I wonder how useful stone is. I mean, surely I need tons and tons and tons of it like in Stardew. Okay, mining. So there, that gives me, so now I'll earn 120 gold each day. What to pick up? Extra stone, crafting speed of anvils and furnaces. I think that one probably sounds like a good idea, since the crafting is automated, but different things take different amounts of time. I think this is probably a good investment. For speeding up certain stuff, which also looks like it looks like by the way things are crafted that it might be a good idea to purchase potentially or make more than one anvil, more than one furnace, more than one basic crafting table, just so that we have more. Not only do we craft faster, but we can have multiple different things going at one time instead of all, you know, queued up behind it. And so like one furnace doesn't take 3 days to craft everything. Okay. So far it's looking like there is absolutely only one rusty key per floor. And this floor is exclusively stone. I guess those pots are giving me gold, so. I guess maybe if I picked up the, oh, there's that perk that gives it regular stones a chance to drop sapphires, I think is what it was. Up to a certain, like, I think the first rank was like 25% chance per stone, but only up to a max of 2 per day. Then maybe I would have gotten it would have made more sense to do that, like to do what I just did here, if I had that perk. But you know, c'est la vie. Oh, I got a piece of coal from one of those. I didn't notice if it looked any different. I got another piece of coal right there too. Okay. Okay. So unlock, yes. Yeah, so there's two. Okay, what is that? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then a chest. So 1, 2, 3, it's a 10 keys, 10 copper keys, assuming all of these take copper keys. Okay, so the exit's always here on the left, I guess. Okay. I mean, at least I'm getting some decent mining experience. Okay. All right, well, we've been going for a little over 3 hours now. I think I'm going to... Oh, there's that key. I'm going to go ahead and just explore a little bit. What's this? Pick. Water crystal. Okay. Oh, and then this is something. What is this? Okay. No, that's not what I want. Okay, let me break that. Nope, that's not what I wanted to break. I want to break this. That's copper. Okay, so this right here is copper. That's copper right there. And this is the guy's mounting helmet there. And so I would bet if that was copper, this is probably coal. Yep, that's coal. Okay. So what I was gonna say is that I think I'm going to finish up this day, and then I'm gonna go ahead and call the stream there for tonight. That way I can get something to eat and take a shower and all that fun stuff before heading to bed and getting an early night for work tomorrow. But since I'm here, might as well pick up as much of this copper as I can. I don't have a furnace, but I mean, since I already got the key, I might as well head further in, see what else I can pick up. Oh, and I still need 2 more coal, so let's see if I can knock that out. Okay, so this one, there's 2 ways to go. So the exit's not always on the left-hand side. Interesting. Okay, here's some more coal. Okay, so I need 1 more. What's this? Sapphire. I need 1 more coal for the mission for Nathaniel. Okay, another mining. Okay, I'm gonna take that. Then I can knock out, I think that's a smart idea, the stone crusher. tool mastery sounds like a good idea. Crafting the industrial sounds like a good idea. I mean, all of these, rank 2, man. In mining, it all looks good. I almost wonder if I should. I wonder if there's a max level on your a maximum level for your skills, or can you actually, like, if you dedicate enough time, can you just pick them all up? That should be something to know. I just got iron ore out of that pot. I have all of the coal, and I have the helmet. I haven't seen any monsters yet. Oh, there's the key. That's interesting. Okay, so I can jump across there. Why would I need to do that? Oh, you know what? I wonder if there's monsters on this floor here. And if you had a crossbow, maybe you could lure them over here and then shoot them across the gap. Boy, if you need to do that, I wonder how strong these monsters are. Am I about to get my butt whooped by these monsters? You know what? It's 9:30. I better head out. That way I can leave mines. That way I can deliver this coal and this helmet. Fresh air causes all your remaining rusty keys to crumble to dust. Okay. Oh, you're back. Does this mean you've gotten what we need for that pesky little lizard? Yep, right here. Great, let's see it. Wait, what's this? Yuck. But this should make the perfect dragon bait. Good work. While you were out catching fish, in order for a dragon trap over at the general store, you head over there and pick it up for me, and we'll catch this pest before it does any more harm. I'm on it. Heck, I'm gonna take mining experience. Level 7 mining. Nice. I'm going to say break rocks. That's probably a terrible idea in the long run. Like overall, like in the end game, but at least for the moment, that's based on how long I've got to be down there. Yeah, based on how long I have to be down in the mines, looking for those keys, at least until I can get the copper keys to permanently unlock places. I think the mining speed's probably a good idea. Let's see, where is... Okay, so Nathaniel's probably up by the... up by the barracks. Yeah, there's the quest there. And then Rex, where would Rex be? I guess I don't need to hit up Rex right now and deliver his helmet. I can do that in the morning. Barracks. Okay. Let's do this. Dirt here has been disturbed, likely during training exercise from local soldiers. It's just as our superiors in the Great Army feared. The worst possible situation has happened. Sun Haven's very safety is in danger. So we're going to double down on all fronts. Advanced training begins today. The safety of Sun Haven is our sworn duty. But Captain, if things are so serious, why doesn't the Great Army send us reinforcements? The Great Army has obligations across the 4 regions, so don't count on any major reinforcements right now. Oh, come on, really? What if the town is attacked by an army of monster folk? Are we supposed to just win all on our own? With the trains currently out of commission, it's not like we can expect any backup to reach us either way. But that's okay. I knew how important Sunhaven was when I accepted the position as captain. Boy, these guards do not instill a whole lot of confidence in me. They do not seem like they have it together. I mean, I guess there are only 7 guards. Well, it can't be right. There's actually guards with helmets on wandering around in the town. So there's got to be more than just the 7 guards. Or I guess 6 guards and the captain. But why would there only be 7 of them here for this speech? Until things are solved and peace is reestablished, we're all on overtime. Now, Rosa, why don't you lead the soldiers in a field drills? I'll go out on an early patrol. Yes, Captain. Okay. Come on, Rosa. Do we really have to do more drills? Don't be such a baby. Haven't you ever wondered why an Archmage has been stationed at Sunhaven? If Luca's grandfather had a spine, he would have followed orders and eliminated the monster folk threat years ago, but he didn't, and now this town suffers for it. So if we don't do our jobs, that means Luca might have to... they might be monster folk, but it's still pretty grim thought. So quit wasting air and start doing drills, or else Luca will... I keep saying Luca. I think it's Lucia. Lucia is going to be forced to take matters into her own hands. Do you think the captain doesn't know that, or Lucia herself? That it doesn't weigh on them every day of their lives? All right, fine. For Lucia. For Lucia. Now get to it. Okay, and so their drills are just jumping jacks. What is combat XP? Definitely combat XP. Okay. Attack speed of swords and tools. Yes. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and head back down to... we're gonna head back to... Oh, there he is. I didn't realize the Rex was right here. Let's go ahead and turn this into Rex as well. As I live and breathe, that's my cap. I can't believe you found it. Take this as thanks. The cap is worth more to me. More money, exploration, or mining XP. Let's take the exploration experience. Nice, nice. Okay. Well, we're moving right along. What to take, what to take. The extra mana from Bulletin Board Quest seems like a good idea. I've only done the one so far, but I think in the long run that would be good to have. Movement speed would also be good to have. I'm not so much worried now that I have under mining, so I have the savings, and I get 120 gold each day. I'm not so much worried about all treasure chests and money bags granting me more gold. Granted, yeah, that's a heck of a lot per individual thing, and you can get way more than the 120 per day, like going into the mines and breaking a couple of like vases and open up chests and stuff like that. You know what? I guess it doesn't. It's not vases. It's money bags. Money bags and chests. So, and I've only seen the one chest, and I don't think that they respawn. And I haven't seen a money bag unless the those bases and jars, unless they count as money bags. But since I have the 120 per day, I'm not so much worried about the secret compartment ability. I think Town Spirit and Hustle are the way to go. Wood Splitter, increase the amount of logs dropped from trees. That could be useful, but I think it's kind of like the this extra stone. 30% chance to drop extra stones. Do I really need... Oh, this is a guarantee. I'm not worried about that so much. I think I'm going to hold off on Town Spirit for now, increasing that since I've only done the one quest. I'm going to take Hustle, and then once I get another level, I'll probably, once I start doing a couple more quests, then I will pick that up. Is there a way? There's a way to check quests now, isn't there? Player. Quests completed 15. Now, is it is specifically bulletin board quests? Which would be, is this bulletin board quest? No. I don't see a explanation of a way to see if it's bulletin board quests or not. I guess. Yeah, I don't know. That's just something I guess I'll have to keep in mind for next time. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and head back to the farm, and we will call it there. Yeah, so I did just that one. Okay. Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and sleep here and then call it there for the stream. I hope you all enjoyed it as well. I'm really enjoying this. I think this is going to be a very a recurring thing. I don't know that I will do it on Mondays like I did tonight. Just depending on when I get off of work for my day job. However, I probably could still do it. It definitely won't be another almost 3.5 hour stream. I would probably have to do it just about an hour or two, which would give us, you know, maybe a 2-day, between a 2 and a 4-day run. I suppose I could probably do that. Should I keep it Mondays or should I move it to another day during the week? Maybe I should. Yeah, I think Mondays is probably a good idea. It would give some people, you know, something to look forward to at the start of the week. I know a lot of people don't like Mondays as far as going back to work and all that stuff. I mean, I'm kind of the same way. Monday is not a nobody likes Mondays. Not really. And so I think that would, be a good idea, something to make people look forward to. But anyway, this has been Sun Haven, the second, I guess, second episode, second stream. Hopefully you all enjoyed it. I know I have, and I want to keep going with this. So let me know your thoughts, down in the comments or in chat, and let me know what you think, and if you want to see more. In the meantime, I've been Ren. I've been happy to have you all with me, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Barring any changes, I know it's the holidays, so I might stream again. I will almost certainly probably stream during the holidays. Just because I'm not going to have any plans like Thursday or Friday. So I'll probably stream Thursday and Friday. I think I'm going to do some Monster Hunter Wilds on Thursday. I might do some more Sun Haven on Thursday. And then I don't know on Friday. Let me know what you guys want to do on Friday. Maybe we can get to do some like Deep Rock Galactic with viewers, something like that. Do like an open lobby. I could do that with Monster Hunter as well. Or if you guys want to join and we can do a multiplayer Sun Haven, that would be fun too. Just something to involve the viewers as well. But here I go rambling again. Anyway, thank you all for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening. Stay safe, enjoy your holidays, New Year's. And I look forward to seeing you later on this week. All right. Have a wonderful rest of your day and take care.